So, I haven't been streaming a lot lately, but I'm back here in Armored Warfare, and today I will just simply do the challenges. That's about it. So today's challenges are 4 tank destroyer matches and the 4 light tank matches that need to be won, and of course 8000 damage while on the move. Let's go straight with this thing. Hopefully there are people online. Most people seem to be at tier 8, so how has your day been? We will probably be waiting for a while in this queue. Maybe not. Operation Snakebite. PLM forces are invading a neighboring town. So just let me know how the audio difference is between me and the game, because in battles it can get fairly loud.
We don't have a lot of time. To get to the PLM depot while they are out. Good luck. Doesn't look like they're expecting us. Black Company, new objective. Don't let those trucks get away. The PLM is sitting the government's emergency supplies.
What was in front of me?
Good work. We're hit. They hit the breach. They hit us again.
This guy just got in. That was a bad start. Doesn't happen often, I promise.
Identify. Hostile tank.
I'm never quite sure where to hit these guys from the front.
We're hit.
Wow. Don't ever stay in front of those ADGMs. While I'm at it ruining the Stingray 2, let's just ruin the Stingray 1 as well then. In that case. Might as well. Interesting, I seem to have the wrong commander on this thing. My light tank commander is someone else. This guy, Anthony Diaz. That's better. I'll try to stay in cover this time and also not go quite that far in the front. I'm not armored to do that. Although technically I guess I should be semi-scouting.
The PLM have liberated the port and 2 cargo ships. Please take back control of the port area so civilian shipping can resume. There are also SAMs in the area. Clearing out those missiles will allow special forces to land on those ships and retake them. Good luck, Black Company. So the PLM has a surprise for us. Find cover and fight your way out of there. Excellent. Now just hold the port area. I'd expect our PLM friends won't be happy about you being there. Here they come!
Yeah, of course they won't be happy.
Hostile PC. They nailed it. Turret's hit.
Commander down! Taking over! Gunner down! Taking over! Turret stuck!
Back in action. The turret's up.
That was a massive hit from somewhere.
Rotor down. Taking over.
What in the world even was that? That's swing fire. Wow. I thought... Okay. I thought that I was in cover kinda. I did see that missile coming in, but I was too slow to reverse away from it. So this is basically the heat, and this is... Oh, this is also heat. Able to penetrate most era. And this can't. So this is against era and this is against regular armor. Let's try it out. Maybe if I stand back with the ADGM weaponry, then I won't get destroyed, but who knows at this point. I did not expect to get 2 shot there at all. So getting 4 kills, or not 4 kills, getting 4 wins will be more difficult than I might have expected.
Black Company, the strike team is here, but they've split into fire teams to cover more ground. Cut them down one by one. Black Company, we've just got new intel. Identify target. Hostile. The cartel is unloading crates of anti-tank mines from the train. showing sandstorms rolling through your area.
I am literally in one, so I know that. I think that the dialogue is a bit too late.
Threat destroyed.
The game seems to be significantly more stable than the last time I streamed it. Well, anything is more stable than the last time, but before the last time as well.
That one's down. You stirred the hornet's nest, so watch your flank. Identify. Shit, they nailed us. Smoke out, move! Shit, we took a hit.
And I still got through the... That Terminator managed to hit me through the smoke. Oh well. One can hope that smoke works. But it didn't. Wow, first time I'm streaming it in a while and I have such a bad streak. I have never had such a bad streak while playing this game ever. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh. Got something. But yeah, I have never had such bad luck. Or done so badly. So not sure why it's happening right now. Okay, so that anvil mission ended really fast. That's interesting. All I need is one good battle in the Stingray 2 and it will be finished. Its advancement will max out. Finally. It's interesting how sometimes one of the vehicles uses or changes the...
Black Company, we spotted laser flow forces loading dangerous materials on cargo trucks. They're jamming our satellites. We need eyes on the ground. Get in there and stop them before they get away.
Not changes, but moves the turret, which is interesting.
The facility is still vulnerable. Secure each of the buildings to prevent further theft.
Now let's try to be more careful this time.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Tank hit! Loader, Sabo.
This vehicle has an active autoloader, or I don't quite know, can't remember what the system was called. But basically it keeps reloading shots as I shoot them and can hold a maximum of 4.
Loader, Sabo. Identify. Hostile tank. Target down.
It's a really interesting system. Basically, your vehicle that way is constantly reloading, which makes it potentially shoot really fast compared to regular vehicles.
Target destroyed. Identify target. Hostile tank.
Laser throw cargo truck spotted heading west. Get out there and stop them before we lose them in the mountains. Black Company, we're running out of time. Secure the targets before they get away.
Identify. Hostile PC. Up. Load Sabo. Target destroyed. Ammo up.
The facility is locked down. Now focus on recovering the materials.
We can focus on them now.
We've sent in a jet to block their path. That should buy you a few more minutes.
Penetrated. Target down. Loader, Sabo.
was a bad time to switch to heat there.
Turret prepared. Identify. Hostile tank.
Wow. Heavy hit from that Terminate or Warrior. Huh. Load Sabo. 4,000 health. This challenger is tough.
Target down. Up. Threat destroyed. Identify target. Hostile PC. Target down. Ammo up. Threat destroyed. Ammo up. Loader, Sabo. They hit us hard. Turret ring damage. Load Sabo. Loader, Sabo.
Got these tracks. That was a good hit.
Up.
You've done it, Black Company. We'll take it from here. Sit tight. We're sending a hazmat team to recover the materials safely.
That went better, but still poor play by me. I didn't take cover properly and paid the price for it. $9,900 damage, 7 spotted, 9 destroyed. Well, could be better, could be a lot better, but it was fine. And it didn't even help me finish this off. How much do I need? I need 2,000. I earned 2,300 from that battle, and I need 2,100 to max out Stingray too. So just one more battle that goes at least as well as that one did. I remember when Phalanx was an easy mission, but after the changes to the PvE mode, at least on hard difficulty, Phalanx became really difficult, especially in a light tank or a tank destroyer. It's doable in a main battle tank, but in other vehicles struggle in my experience on this mission.
Black Company, this refinery is a valuable strategic asset. The Lions of Nequil want to blow it up to send a message to the locals. Stay alert.
Although if you can get a good spot, then tank destroyers have a nice time shooting here, which is the good part.
Identify. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank. We're hit. No bend. Identify. Hostile tank.
I saw him.
Identify.
It's right there.
Intel suggests that supply vehicles containing weapons shipments for the Lions of Nequil are in the area. Neutralize them en route to the refinery. Those self-righteous bastards have armed explosives. Black Company, take that refinery before it explodes.
I guess we're kinda on it, attacking, although only half of the team is.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank. Multiple systems damaged. Turns clear.
Thank you, Rock, or Boulder, for saving me there.
Identify. We're hit! Hostile PC.
Yeah, I should have used it before, but I didn't want to because I was barely under half health. I was barely under 50% of health. So I wanted to wait until I'm lower, but it took a bit more damage than I hoped to get to take.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Target eliminated. Multiple systems down. Took a hit. Load Sable.
They just deal so much damage with a single hit. Trying to build myself some cover.
Great job,
Fortunately, we
Black
won.
Company. The refinery is under our control and the explosives have been disabled.
But I don't know if I did enough damage there. It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem to go all that well, actually. $8,600 damage. Did not expect to do that much, but only one destroyed. And 2,500. Wow. Interesting. Well, this vehicle is complete, so that's good. One thing I wish you could filter out is tanks that, instead of filtering that in a way that only shows these maxed out vehicles, but a way to show only those which aren't. That would be perfect if I could just filter out all the maxed vehicles. Somehow I actually got a mission at tier 10 at this hour. That's nice. Although the mission I got, yeah. This is probably one of the hardest missions in the game. In my opinion anyway. Or is it? Yeah, it does seem like... I can't remember the name of it, but if that area explodes there, then it is that mission. The first time I managed to get this mission, we were greeted by a literal wall of enemies, about 40 or 50 of them at the same time.
These
So yeah.
of Necoil have taken an oil refinery. We have to break their hold on this and teach them a harsh lesson. Black Company, retake the oil refinery from the Lions.
Oh, I haven't played with this tank in a while. I didn't know that they put an autoloader on this one as well. A multi-shot one. Although it isn't an active system, so I have to shoot all 6 times.
Identify target. Hostile PC. Hostile PC marked. Identify target. Hostile tank. Yes, good. The lines will counterattack, but you must hold.
Let's just reload when we have the while we have the time.
Identify. Hostile tank. Target down.
This PLO1 is probably my favorite tier 10 in the game, and also one of the favorites in general. Probably the best light tank at least. And the Thunderbolt 2 is right behind it.
Hostile tank. They nailed it. Identify target. Hostile PC. Hostile target marked.
They were supposed to not spawn in view of players. Guess that isn't fixed or changed. Not sure.
Threat destroyed.
As you can see, we are greeted by not quite the wall this time, but still quite a lot of enemies at the same time.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Target destroyed.
Where are these shots going? Interesting.
Penetrated.
Oh, ran out of ammo. He has still one shot worth of health
Identify
left.
target. Hostile tank. Target destroyed.
Not anymore.
This is good. We have the hydro pumps under our control now.
I do like that my favorite vehicles are getting these autoloaders, these multi-shot ones. They're the most fun to play around as. Or with.
Target immobilized. Target eliminated. Ah! Identify. Hostile PC.
Not gonna go out there, I'm just gonna spot, I guess. Because the T-15 is keeping an eye on me.
Target eliminated. No pen. Target down. Ah! Target immobilized. Great work, Black Company.
Now this is how you play a heavily armored light tank. $15,500 damage with 8 kills. That went pretty well. 17,500 reputation. Although this thing needs a lot to fully upgrade. Mine is also completely stuck outside of this ball liner. So that is a problem, for sure. But I will keep playing it and eventually it will be a beast. And that concludes the light tank missions. Now I just need to do 4 tank destroyer ones. Let's see what we have. Anything interesting? Well, the Weasel Hot and Terminator 2 are potentially interesting. And they are also not done, so I would definitely play as them. I will probably go with this one first, the Weasel. A lot of my vehicles actually don't have retrofits on them because I'm kinda trying to collect the money for tier 10s. I don't have a lot of money. I have a lot of tier 10s researched and also a lot of other tiers researched that I haven't bought yet. I think I have like 6 tier 10s or 7. Maybe not that many, but quite a lot, actually. Let me see. So I have these 3. Then I have this and this. That's 5. And coming soon. So with the PLO 1, together with the PLO 1 I have 6 tier 10s. That's interesting. I just don't have the resources to buy them all. I only have 15 million money. And they each costs 22 million, so yeah. Snakebite. A chance to redeem myself. Hopefully this time it will go better with this support vehicle instead of a light tank. Well, technically it's a tank destroyer, but it's kinda a support vehicle because it only uses 80 GMs. Although I have, you can fit an autocannon on it, but I just chose these slower
We
weapons.
don't have a lot of time. To get to the PLM depot while they are out. Good luck. Doesn't look like they're expecting us. Black Company, new objective. Don't let those trucks get away. The PLM is feeding the government's emergency supplies. Good work. Identify target. Hostile PC. Target destroyed. They let us up. The engine's hit.
Oh, I don't have anything on this vehicle. I forgot to put stuff on it. That was my bad. 100%. Why is it not fitted? Interesting. So once I manage to renown the Terminator 2, I can unlock another tier 10 token. And that next tier 10, well, the only tier 10 I don't have available is the T15, so this tier 10 token will go for that one. Most likely. No one else to use it on. Unless they release another one before I manage to renown it. Phalanx. Let's win it again. Although it will be interesting to see how I can possibly play with a multiple weapon vehicle while on stream. I don't know how that will work.
Black Company, this refinery is a valuable strategic asset. The Lions of Nequil want to blow it up to send a message to the locals. Stay alert.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Reloading.
I accidentally reloaded my missiles. Oops.
No fence. ERA was hit. ERA deflected a shot. Identify target. Hostile tank. Target destroyed. No effect.
He managed to find my weak spot after all.
No fence. No effect. Identify target. Hostile PC. You already saved us. No fence. Identify. Hostile PC. Multiple systems hit. Shit, track's damaged. Reloading. Damn it, they hit us hard. We're trapped. Enemy destroyed. Track repaired.
At least I got that guy, but I'm now stuck.
Those self-righteous bastards have armed explosives. Black Company, take that refinery before it explodes. Intel suggests that supply vehicles containing weapons shipments for the Lions of Nequil are in the area. Neutralize them en route to the refinery.
No effect.
It wasn't even reloading my ATG and my missiles at the moment.
You already saved us. Gun's been hit. No effect. Threat destroyed. Identify. Hostile tank. No bend. Alright, optics online. Identify target. Hostile PC. No effect. APS knocked down and shot. No effect.
That's the T-15 for ya. That thing is really powerful.
Identify target. Hostile tank. No effect. APS up. Identify. Hostile tank.
And once again I accidentally reloaded my missiles.
No pen. No pen. Identify. Hostile PC. You already saved us. Identify target. Hostile. We're hit. No pen. Penetrated. Optics damage. No effect. Shit, we took a hit. No pen.
That's missile versus missile. Well, I had an autocannon on and missile was reloading still. So technically it was missile versus autocannon. And autocannon never wins. Still, I think that battle went really well. Even though I died. The Weasel game was a loss, unfortunately. Oh, we already won. Interesting. Also, I will definitely fit my Weasel with stuff. Now it will be a lot better. But let's go with something else if I can. Like the ERC with this massive cannon. I think the ERC is good enough to be able to do on the move damage. So maybe I will beat this one. Just maybe. And, well, I still need 3 TD wins. So that's a minimum of 3 more battles. And potentially even more. We have plenty, oh finally. We have had plenty of people in the queue for tier 4 and 5 for quite a while, not sure why it took so long. I guess they needed a main battle tank. Although now we got 3, so... Banshee again. Interesting. A lot of repeats. There are so many different PvE missions, I'm not sure why it keeps repeating the same ones. That's another thing that hasn't really happened before. So, unless there was a change in a recent patch, then I don't know what causes this. There should be a veto.
So-called Lions of Nequiel have taken an oil refinery. We have to break their hold on this and teach them a harsh lesson. Black Company, retake the oil refinery from the Lions. Identify. Hostile PC.
With the veto I meant that there should be an automatic system that basically says that you can't, or it will not prioritize this map or this mission for the next, I don't know, a certain amount of battles. So I shouldn't get Banshee for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 battles. That was the engine.
Target destroyed. Identify. Hostile tank. Identify. Target eliminated. Load Sabo. Loader Sabo.
That was that post there. Oh well.
No pen. These Lions want to fight for this place. Let's see if they have any claws.
Nice ramming kill, that one.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Yes, good. The Lions will counterattack, but you must hold. Identify target. Hostile tank. No pen. Smoke out! Move! Now! Hunt for the capture zone! This is good. under control now. Identify. Hostile tank. No bend. Lone Sabo.
I don't really have a choice than to target the unmanned turret.
Ammo up. Identify. Multiple systems down. Concerns clear. Breach is open.
Jeez,
Identify target.
barely made it.
They nailed us. Smoke grenade out. Identify target. Hostile tank.
I really dislike this mission. There are way too many enemies versus the amount of players we have. We have only 5 versus about 2000 or something. This is still better than the 40 it used to have, but it's not enough. You can't expect us to win against these every time. Of course it depends which one it spawns, but still. It's just a horrible mission. In an RPG it would be fun, but in a game like this, no. Let's try this vehicle out. I have never played with this one before. As you can clearly see, with 0 XP. Still, let's try it out. This is such a low tier that it can't even do hard missions. Not a lot of players online anymore. Well, yeah, it makes sense when you look at the time, actually. But I feel like I might not be able to do the challenges. So that's unfortunate. I maybe did this already in the previous battle, but this one is difficult to get good to get done at this point, unfortunately. Red Opossum. It's this mission. Let's see how it holds up this time. When I used to look that way, then it tanked the frame rate really badly. Doesn't seem to do that anymore, so that's a plus, for sure. Also interesting that this thing only has heat ammo.
Your help is greatly needed. The Lions of Nequiel have taken over this region, and we need to retreat. Clear our escape route so we can get everyone out of there. Get ready, Black Company. Enemy spotted in the west.
Identify target.
Hostile PC.
They nailed us.
New order, Black Company. We know that the Lions of Nequiel are going to use the oil here for their own gain. Plant explosives in the marked target so they can't get their hands on anything. Let's ruin their day.
Identify target.
Hostile PC.
That was a fast death there. It seems that it's still bad when you look that way, unfortunately.
Target down. Ammo up. Thanks for clearing the way for our guys in the hills. We need to clear the area around the main offices next. Lions at the western checkpoint. Keep them away from here.
Identify.
Hostile tank.
Road, heat. Loader heat.
Tier 4 with 500 damage, eh?
Identify target.
Hostile tank.
Road, heat. Identify target.
Hostile PC. Target down.
Couldn't find a weak spot there. Well, I did find it for a moment, but couldn't find it again for some reason.
Loader heat.
They're turning their attention elsewhere. I hope they don't head for the docks next. All targets armed and hot. Nice work. We're loading up the tanker now, so keep them off of us. Enemy tank spotted to the east.
Loader heat. Road, heat.
Got that track good. Nice one.
Enemy destroyed.
Loader heat.
right, Black Company. We are a go. Those fanatical bastards can't get their hands on the oil here either. Let them have a hollow victory. Enjoy that paycheck, and we'll be in touch again.
First ever battle with this thing and victory, and it went quite well, apart from the very fast death at the beginning. That was terrible. But other than that, that was a good battle in general. 6,000 damage, 4,000 reputation with 31,000 credits. That was good enough. Let's see, this is done. I need 2 more victories here. But I feel like there aren't a lot of players left to do this. Oh, there are actually. 12 people are online right now, or in queue right now. We get the redemption round in Annual, where I got absolutely destroyed earlier.
The PLM have liberated the port and 2 cargo ships. Please take back control of the port area so civilian shipping can resume. There are also SAMs in the area. Clearing out those missiles will allow special forces to land on those ships and retake them. Good luck, Black Company. Excellent. Now just hold the port area. I'd expect our PLM friends won't be happy about you being there. Here they come! So the PLM has a surprise for us. Find cover and fight your way out of there.
Enemy destroyed. Track is hit! No pen. Identify target. Hostile tank. Penetrated. Penetrated. Shit, we've got a track. Turn jammed.
That was most of my health gone in a single hit from somewhere, or a few hits.
They nailed us. Turn jammed. They hit us hard. We're tracked. The turn's fixed. No effect. Track's up. Moving out.
Good, but there are more SAMs out there and we can't send special forces in until they are all cleared.
The turn's fixed. I'm back in action. No effect. No effect. Identify target. Hostile tank. No effect. They're immobilized. Reloading.
This is going significantly better than before, but I kinda have a significantly more powerful vehicle as well, so...
No effect. Sights up. Target immobilized. Damn it, they hit us hard. Turret ring damaged. No pen. Enemy destroyed. Target. No pen. No pen. No effect. Penetrated.
That was a good kill. I kept his tracks broken and then took him down with missiles.
No pen. Penetrated. No pen. Optics damaged. No effect. No pen. Identified. ERA set. No pen. Hostile tank. We're hit. No pen. It's fixed. No pen. ERA deflected a shot. They nailed us. The engine's hit. Track repaired. ERA deflected a shot.
Whoa, that was a lot of damage there. To that guy's modules.
Special forces are inbound and are retaking the cargo ships. Well done.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Hit him in the wheels. ERA saved us. No effect. Penetrated.
Oh, I didn't even notice the T-15 coming from there. Hopefully we will win that one, and then I will just need one more battle to conclude the daily challenges. And Banshee yet again. See what I mean? There are so many PvE missions in this game that you shouldn't get the same mission 3 times in a row. Well, not quite in a row, but still, in one playing session. That is way too many, considering there are more than 20 missions in the game. And we have been doing the same 3 or 4.
These so-called lions of Nequiel have taken an oil refinery. We have to break their hold on this and teach them a harsh lesson. Black Company, retake the oil refinery from the lions. Smoke grenade out! Enemy destroyed. Identify. Hostile tank.
Well hit!
They nailed us.
Over 1000 damage in a single hit. Right now.
Enemy destroyed.
Got the ammo rack there. It just burnt down.
These lions want to fight for this place. Let's see if they have any claws.
Now who wants to wake up the entire army?
Identify target. Hostile tank.
There we go.
Identify. Hostile PC. Motor Sabo. Hit it hard. Identify. Hostile PC. We're hit again.
And this is the problem, that they don't only come from one side, they spawn in the entire city. So you just get surrounded. Well, the other one was a victory, so that's at least good. I also have this here. But let's go into battle with... Why not with the weasel? I'm gonna get killed fast, but hey. I guess I have to go with this because more people are in this queue. And Banshee was a loss, of course it was. It's an unfair fight.
Black Company. It seems that the Lions of Nequiel are a constant thorn in our sides. It appears they are after this town to use as a food source. Knowing them, they will probably burn the farms to the ground if they can't get their way. Stay sharp. Incoming intel. Looks like the Lions have prepared fuel trucks for their contingency plan. Destroy the trucks, so they can't use it to burn the fields. Identify. Hostile tank. Good. I was worried there for a moment. I'll be sure to add a bonus to your paycheck. No effect. Target destroyed. No effect. Ammo up?
We have a good chance to win this one.
Target immobilized. Damn it, they hit us hard. Turret's jammed. Turret's clear. No bend. Enemies incoming. They're targeting the central farms just as I suspected. If anything happens there, a lot of civilians are going to go hungry. Identify. Hostile PC. No effect. Identify target. Hostile. Multiple systems down. No bend. Site repaired. No bend. Identify. No bend. Hostile tank. You already saved us. Target him. No bend. Identify target. Hostile PC. GPS knocked down a shot. Reloading.
I'm getting fairly accurate with the missiles. That's good to see.
Threat destroyed. No bend. No effect. APS up. Lions are headed for the far fields. Hurry, Black Company. Protect the farms there. Identify target. Hostile tank. APS saved us. ERA saved us. Missile destroyed. We're hit. Turret's down. Identify. Hostile tank. Turret's up. Identify. Identify. Hostile tank. Reloading. No effect. No effect. We've got a track. APS out. No pen. APS saved us. Identify target. Hostile tank. No effect. Track's up. Moving out. No effect. Identify. Hostile tank. No pen.
This is literally blocking the way.
APS up. Reloading. Identify. Hostile PC. No effect. Sights down, I can't see. No bend. Enemy destroyed. No effect. Site repaired.
And we won this one. So that went well.
Alright, that was good. This town provides a lot of food for the region. You did good work today.
$117,000 credits and 4,000 reputation, and I completed all of these challenges, so that pretty much concludes the stream. Thank you very much for joining me and witnessing terrible plays, but at the same time we managed to get the Stingray 2 completed, renowned. What did the Stingray 2 even gain from that? Let's see. Nothing. I maxed these while it was in a queue. But other than that, yeah, that's fine. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next stream, whenever that will be. Probably not tomorrow or the day after, but it might be this week, somewhere within this week, hopefully. So, yeah. Have a nice next day, for sure. And bye.